Hello, welcome back, I'm Statman Dave, and today I'll be explaining why Wout Weghorst to Manchester United makes a lot of sense. Remember to subscribe if you're new, smash that like button, but anyway, let's get this party started. Manchester United are in need of a striker with only Anthony Martial as the only senior striker in the squad, but with no money in the club, there isn't much room to manoeuvre. This is the big reason why a short-term deal like a loan is a priority, and Manchester United could do a lot worse than Wout Weghorst. A big, physically imposing striker, Weghorst is a mobile target man. With active and intelligent off-the-ball movement and a solid technical skill set, Weghorst provides a focal point for his team. His size makes him a good option for direct long balls, but Weghorst is more than just a simple target man. He's very good at controlling passes into his feet and linking with teammates, either playing quick one-touch passes or turning and looking forwards. For Wolfsburg, Weghorst excelled in these situations when looking to play wide to an advanced winger. What's more is that Weghorst isn't a bad passer and can play through balls with good weight and accuracy. But Weghorst isn't just a static striker. Surprisingly mobile, Weghorst runs the channels well and can spin in behind to get on the end of teammates through balls. A trademark run of Weghorst is to take up a back post position and run across the defence to the opposite channel. We've continued to see this in Turkey, getting on the end of through balls and shooting first time. In the final third, Weghorst is a focal point. His back to goal play is very good and he links very well with his teammates. He can provide wall passes for forwards, creating 1-2 attacking plays, but Weghorst can also control and play more expansively. His assist against United for Burnley last season was a great example of his technical play. As Westwood works the ball wide, Weghorst takes up a position in between Shaw and Maguire on the centre-back's blind side. But as Cornet plays it back to Westwood, Weghorst moves off the line and receives a progressive pass, completely turning Maguire and drawing in Varane. With his next touch, Weghorst plays a superb reverse pass to Jay Rodriguez, who races towards goal and puts the ball away. This kind of link play is central to Weghorst's final third play, and in his last full season in the Bundesliga, 88% of Weghorst's assists were passes to wingers. Wout Weghorst isn't a super clinical striker. Across Europe's top 5 leagues, Weghorst has underperformed his expected goals by nearly 5, although his conversion rate at Besiktas this season is a solid 15.4. However, Weghorst makes up for this with active and intelligent movement that creates a lot of chances. His size makes him a big aerial threat, but he looks to maximise this by taking up back post starting positions, often between the centre-back and the full-back. This provides a natural target for teammates to hang crosses up to the back post for Weghorst to attack. But it also allows Weghorst to make attacking movements, creating separation and attacking the ball, something that's been missing in United's forward line. In fact, Weghorst's 3-headed goals in the Turkish Super League this season is actually as many as the entire United squad. But from these back post positions, he also makes intelligent runs for ground passes. A big problem for United this season is their front 5 are very static in and around the penalty area. But with Weghorst's movement, there'll be at least one target for the likes of Christian Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes. And finally, Wout Weghorst is a very hard worker. Without the ball, he presses aggressively and is happy to put in a challenge. In fact, his 12 tackles in the Turkish Super League this season is second amongst strikers and is the most amongst Man United forwards. And this high work rate has always been part of his game. In his final full Bundesliga season, Weghorst ranked 13th for total duels won, second amongst strikers for sprints, and first for distance covered. In that season, he created a couple of goals by winning the ball high, but the best came against Schalke. As Wolfsburg press high, Weghorst stands off Mustafi, leaving him as a passing option, but Weghorst is ready to press. Becker plays the pass and Weghorst engages, tackling Mustafi and getting the ball back to Mehmedi. In the space but with little time, Weghorst immediately looks over his shoulder and spots Baku controlling and picking out his teammate with the perfect pass to finish first time. As a short-term, risk-free signing, Weghorst makes a lot of sense for Manchester United. Tactically, the false 9 isn't working in the current setup because Bruno Fernandes isn't quite a second striker, because he's often drawn to the ball when a false 9 drops off the line. Bruno isn't always there to capitalise on the vacated space. So unless Ten Hag is completely changing a working system in the middle of the season, United need more of a fixed goal threat like Sebastian Haller, and that's where Weghorst comes in. win. The strongest parts of his game, his physicality, active movement and pressing intensity, are areas that United can improve. Under Ten Hag, United's possession shape and structure is getting there, but they can still struggle to progress the play. Weghorst would offer a focal point to fire passes into or to simply go long to. Meanwhile, his link play would allow United to quickly capitalise on these progressive passes. However, if he was in space, the Dutchman has the ability to turn and spread the play to high and wide wingers. United are also creating good crossing positions, but aren't sending the ball into the box because there isn't a target to aim for. This is a big route to goal for Ajax last season, with Ten Hag's men ranking first in the Eredivisie for both goals assisted from crosses and goals scored from headers. Adding the threat of Weghorst will give United a target for these crosses and could add more goals, much like for Ajax with Sebastian Haller. And finally, Weghorst's work rate and intensity will improve United's pressing game. Whilst this has improved under Ten Hag, with United ranking 10th in the Premier League for high turnovers this season, there is still room for improvement, and Weghorst could help this. The obvious question mark is his spell at Burnley, where Weghorst scored just twice in 20 Premier League appearances. However, Burnley mainly used him as a direct target man and didn't use his full skill set. Even then, Weghorst had some big chances, and after rewatching his shots from that season, the Dutchman should have easily scored 6 goals from 24 shots, which would have been an impressive conversion rate of 25%. Instead, Weghorst had a Premier League conversion rate of just 8%. Despite a poor showing for Burnley, I wouldn't worry about Weghorst if Ten Hag wants him. From open play, Haller's 17.2% career conversion rate pre-Ajax is similar to Weghorst's 17.7%. Haller would go on to score 43 goals in 58 appearances for Ajax in the Eredivisie and Champions League after linking back up with Erik Ten Hag. Weghorst has a lot of overlapping skills with Haller, who himself struggled in the Premier League, converting just 3 goals from 25 shots in his final 6 months at West Ham. If Ten Hag can improve Weghorst at the same rate he improved Haller, United will have a star striker on their hands. At worst, Weghorst will provide temporary cover for a very light position with no future obligation, but at best Weghorst could be United's new number 9. But anyway guys, what do you think? Does Weghorst to United make sense? Let me know in the comments below. I've been Statman Dave. See you later. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more content on the Statman Dave YouTube channel.